The round table.
Gentlemen, let's broaden our minds.
Lay on, gentlemen, and let them know what's what. Fire at will. It's time for action, gentlemen.
Gentlemen of the round table.
What's the topic of discussion?
Civility, gentlemen. Always civility.
All right, we'll talk about it. Marcus, do you have your prayer?
I have my prayer.
It looks like it's written down. By the way, the first roundtable written down prayer, premeditated.
Oh, it's not written down. I just needed to, because see, I'm working my way through the infernal demons.
Okay.
And praying to each one of them.
Good.
This week we shall be praying to Adramelech.
Oh, okay.
Who is the president of the Senate of Demons in hell.
What is it, democracy?
Yeah, hell is a democracy, like
you
America.
need to read up on your demonology.
Apparently.
Yeah. He's also the supervisor of Satan's wardrobe.
Okay.
And that is why I shall be praying to Adramelech today. Because frankly, all of you except for Kevin and Jackie kind of look like shit.
Yeah! We win, fuck you.
And Adramelech, and myself included, Adramelech, I do pray to you, Hell Satan, to bestow upon us the fashion sense that our Dark Lord doth have, and maybe one day make us all beautiful boys and girls, just like Kevin and Jackie. Amen.
Wow.
That's your prayer?
Amen. I love
That's the fucking worst prayer I've ever heard in my life. Are you kidding me? You're praying for fashion sense? Watch E, for Christ's sake.
Satan's designer. It's like the Lord of Hot Topic. That's
Apparently Satan loves white zombie t-shirts. I had no idea. All right, who is everybody on this podcast? Hold on, Jake. Who are these people?
Jackie Zebrowski, Moo Cow. I'm a cow.
Jackie, it's Moo Moo Goes to Choo Choo. You've been gone for too long.
Choo Choo, I forgot.
Sitting in for wonderful Ed Larson, slightly more Jewish, which means Ed, like this is Ed 2.0. Louis Katz, thanks for being here, buddy.
Thanks for having me.
What I hate about Louis, I'm sorry, I love you, Louis, but like I wish you were bigger so you could like rub up against me sweating the way Ed does when he sits next to me.
I know.
Well, it's like evolution. You know how rats used to be gigantic, now they're much smaller as they've evolved? That's how Louis is.
Yeah, you're like a rat.
Can we cover Louis in some bologna meats and maybe it'll be more natural?
I feel nice. They used to call me Rat Boy in junior high.
That's good. That's nice. Put you right in a salami jacket, and you're like Eddie. That'll be perfect. Rat boy in a salami jacket. And then, speaking of rats and salami,
yeah, it's Holden, motherfuckers.
All right.
All right.
That's nice.
Hey man, I'm just Kevin Barnett. Chilling.
He has a Batman shirt on.
I love it. All right, Jackie, you get one massacre joke. Here we go. What do you got?
Oh no, they're dead.
Oh, that's comedy. All right, well, that's good. We're going to not talk about that anymore. Wonderful. I think we did a good job. I'm Ben, and then we got what is this guy's name? You're Jake Young.
Yeah.
Jake Young is here with us from Nerd of Mouth. How you doing, Jake?
Doing fantastic on a lovely summer's day in New York City.
I feel very drunk. One nice thing about Jake is he presented me with chocolate tequila, a chocolate drum full of tequila, which was very tasty. Thank you.
Greenpoint, Brooklyn, 99 cents. Will get you anything.
That was 99 cents?
The whole box.
Wow.
It was about 10 chocolates for 99 cents.
Also,
That's
just
good.
so you know, it was Ben Kissel's birthday yesterday. And I did buy him a pocket shot of whiskey, but I didn't see him, so I took it.
Thank you.
Happy birthday. I had a great time.
Those weird little squishy...
Yeah, the squish packs.
Is it any
Jake, speaking to the microphone. Treat it like a donut.
They were the worst ever. It was disgusting. But I felt I had to because I didn't see you.
I know it. Thank you so much.
I got you something for your birthday, but then I wasn't invited to your party, so I destroyed
Louis, no one was invited. All right, Mike Racine is also here. Thank you for being here, Mike.
Hey, thanks. I'm just doing fantastic on a beautiful summer.
Okay, to clarify, the reason Louis was not invited to my party, I didn't plan this party. It was a surprise party. Marcus, you were with the news.
Yeah.
You know all about it. You were there. Everyone was there. It was a fucking nightmare.
Yeah, so
everyone was there? So many people were there.
I was
No, I know you were invited.
Everybody else didn't invite you.
Kevin,
to the
were you
party.
invited?
I was invited, but I didn't go, man. That shit sounded corny as fuck.
It was corny. I hate surprises are made for like police stings or like when it's a terrible situation. Never
It was so nice, you piece of shit.
It was a nightmare. It was a nightmare.
Oh,
Marcus,
you are the worst.
And then everyone sings happy. I walk into Radagast Beer Garden. Everyone starts singing happy
Is that a
birthday.
beer
I felt like I
garden?
was getting hazed. It was awful. What's that?
I love beer gardens, man. What the fuck?
No,
Why
I
would
know,
invite
but
me
you
to-
walk into a beer garden not suspecting.
You know I love beer gardens. Why would you invite me to?
I wasn't invited. I didn't know you were going to be.
Don't want rats at their establishment, man.
That's true. You're not allowed. They do smell like salami over there.
That is a direct quote from Mein Kampf. That is a direct fucking quote.
You were not a popular boy in school. Like that's been fairly established.
Sure, I was fine though. I had enough friends.
But every single time there was a group of people all focusing their attention on you, it would never end positively. It would
they were
always
generally usually like raping him with a trophy.
There was butt rape. There was just me saying a lot of awkward
Trophy.
So the
It was
second
awful.
everybody is all like, "Hey, it's Ben," it never ended well. But now you're safe. People like you now. Just
No,
accept
they don't
the love.
like me. And if they did like me, they wouldn't have thrown me a surprise party.
Everyone loves you.
I felt like
Terrible
my
man.
pants were pulled down and people were like screaming shit at me, like shit.
Yeah,
I
but-
can't shit in public. I'm very shy. I can't take a dump right now. They're like shit. I can't dump. And then I ended up dumping.
That's fair.
I did
That's
still
fair.
dump. It was awful. No surprise birth. Anyway, Marcus, do some news stories.
All right, got a news story. A 27-year-old man from Georgia has been arrested for brutally killing his girlfriend's Pomeranian and then using the dead animal's body as a club to beat her with.
I love this guy.
That is awesome.
Fuck Pomeranians.
Oh, man.
Pomeranians are too fluffy.
After repeatedly kicking Cooper the dog and breaking the tragic pooch's neck, Emmanuel Alfredo Tadeo turned the corpse into a weapon as he battered his 40-year-old girlfriend, Andrea Armentrout.
Oh, she was so old.
Yeah, well, here's the guy. If you look over on the screen, here's the dude.
Oh,
He's a dreamboat.
Yeah, and
It looks like he could go undercover in a high school and figure out who's selling the drugs.
and here is the woman. Oh, there's the Pomeranian.
Literally
showed the Pomeranian.
Yeah, I showed the Pomeranian.
cutest dog of all time.
God, look at that little thing. He could make a real good club.
It would be
You
awesome
cannot
to
be beaten with a Pomeranian. It's
No,
like
it's
trying
great.
to beat someone with a koosh ball. It can't be done.
No, you can fuck someone up with Pomeranian.
And here's the woman who was, by the way, arrested for obstructing justice because she did not want her boyfriend to go to jail. There you go.
He's so happy.
No wonder he beat that bitch, man.
She kind of looks like Amy Poehler, like a fat Amy Poehler. If she was like
that's-
a
I never thought Amy Poehler was
Fat,
attractive.
old, broke, unsuccessful Amy Poehler that looks kind of not like Amy Poehler. I
Yeah.
get it. I
She
get
looks
it.
like Amy Poehler a little bit. Racine, move your fat head.
Her face looks bent.
So wait, I have a question about this. So like what happens? What's the science behind this? Is rigor mortis set in? The dog becomes stiffened?
Well, he killed the dog and then immediately started beating her with
They
it.
use
so
the club as a definition. But I'm like,
yeah.
how can it really act as a club if it's a floppy?
I mean, it
dog?
wasn't. It's
Right.
not
That's
really.
what I've been
It's
saying.
not a good weapon.
Dude, the
It's,
skull.
it's more like a nunchuck, if anything.
If you get
more-
enough speed, if you get enough speed, the leverage, the angle of attack, you might be able to do some damage with the
right.
Also
Pomeranian.
use the snout. The snout is hard.
Exactly.
It's
You
a
open the
psychological weapon.
Yeah.
That's what it is. You beat if you beat someone to death.
That's brilliant.
Yeah.
We'll see what
I'm
happens to
surprised
shit
you
out of
didn't
that.
think of that, Racine.
I respect the shit out of that dude. That's
Louis,
a
what do
smart
you got?
guy.
I just I was at a strip club in Portland, and this bouncer tossed the dude out. He's beating the shit out of him. He said, "I'm gonna go to your house and kill all your pets." And it was like the most hardcore shit I ever heard. And this is taken to another level. I'm gonna kill your pets. I'm gonna kill you with your dead pets.
That's amazing.
It's great.
Pretty
The
dope.
way I do it is I would freeze chinchillas and then throw them. That's how I would kill someone.
That's not a bad way to do it. Absolutely.
Here's the timeline on this. The defendant in this case had taken the dog outside and was kicking their dog, a Pomeranian, and
Who could ever kick a Pomeranian?
and the
Got
victim.
stupid
They're assholes.
eyes.
Yeah, they look dumb. They don't look like they have a soul like a regular dog. It's like I can murder this dog and no one. It wouldn't matter.
Are you fucking kidding me, man? Pomeranians are the cutest dogs out there.
No,
But they don't
they're-
seem. They don't seem like they have a soul.
They have a soul.
No,
It's a
no soul.
sweet soul. It doesn't matter. All right.
Well, here's the victim picked the dog up and took it inside. The man followed her in, took the dog back, and literally kicked the dog to death. Allegedly, Tadeo then picked up the dog's body and proceeded to hit Armin Trout with the corpse before she managed to call the police, who arrived and arrested Tadeo.
This guy, if he would have done like a spin wheel kick with it, that would have been amazing.
No, the image is so brilliant of like her on the phone with the cops, and the guy's just lightly batting her with this fluffy. Like, quit it! Would you stop? Just stop it!
I just feel like that woman is lucky because that dude looks like he's a fucking serial killer. He's just like, I'm gonna kill my girlfriend. I think she's lucky that he just hit her with a Pomeranian.
That's it.
Because he could have hit her with a
the
lot.
cast of Jersey Boys.
Oh, yeah.
And another
Hello.
thing, I'm not really Enrique Iglesias.
It looks like he'd be in The Outsiders.
I think he's good looking.
Yeah,
he is a very attractive, much more attractive than the woman. I mean, drugs must be involved here, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He also does look significantly younger than 40, I would say, right?
He's 27.
Yeah, he's
There you go.
27. She's 40. I mean, she went young, and he's fucking a psychopath. I mean, he was probably running from the law or something like that. You never know what's happening.
I mean, it is very hard to date a woman who's older than you, so resort to some stuff because they're smarter.
Kevin, what animal do you want to kill a woman with if you had one choice?
If I had one choice,
Let's not say kill. Let's just say beat.
Yeah, because I mean, or if it is an animal that could kill a woman. If you choose to beat a chick with a swordfish, you might be able to kill her. I mean, a Pomeranian, it's going to be tough.
Yeah, I could see like a dolphin or something.
yeah,
You would kill a chick with a dolphin.
Maybe a snake. A snake would be nice, like a whip. You know?
Oh, interesting. Yeah, absolutely.
Like a water moccasin, not like a python.
And I could like imagine the snake was my dick, and I just be like, That's a win-win.
That is pretty incredible. A nice rattlesnake cock would be good. All men should have jiggles, little sound things on their testicles, so the gals know when they're coming. It'll be good. I'm saying to prevent rape. If you're a rapist, you should. If you're a rapist, well, there are. But if you're a rapist, we should not circumcise or get rid of the cock. Just put little cling clang balls in there, so everywhere you go, people know you're coming.
I thought you meant the other kind of coming, like when I'm about to come in their mouth, and then they can know.
Stop!
It's like when a snake's about to bite, right? It's like, yeah.
No.
Now that you need a klaxon or some kind of loud siren.
Right. Absolutely.
That would ruin it.
So what's going to happen to this
Next
guy?
news story. A Miami man said 4 to 5 unknown black males mugged him in a parking lot when really he had just smacked his head against a concrete wall while attempting a skateboarding move.
This is an unbelievable
What do you
story.
mean?
Rene Betancourt, 22, broke his skull and was hospitalized for 2 weeks while detectives searched for his assailants. In the end, they found a parking lot surveillance video of Betancourt knocking himself out cold on a skateboard.
Why did it take 2 weeks to find the footage?
So, in other words, he hit a wall on a skateboard and said a bunch of black dudes jumped him.
Like, did he actually believe that, or was it a story he just made up?
It's just a story made
so
up.
hard that I turned racist temporarily. Like, that happens.
Yeah.
Makes sense,
That's
man.
a mental phenomenon.
Well, Miami police say they won't file charges against him because of the severity of his head injuries.
Really?
Nice.
You gotta file the charges, man.
Fuck this guy.
NPC act.
But imagine had like 4 black people like randomly been hanging out near that vicinity. They would be arrested right now and charged with fucking.
I remember the song
assault.
Hurricane.
Think about it, fucking Bob Dylan, man. That dude was going for a jog.
What? Hurricane? Too long, that song. Too long. It's
Really
too
long
long.
song.
Bold.
terrible, man.
I think it's
Wait, did
It's a
he
sad
wake up when he got arrested or when he got taken in? Was he like 4 black men and then passed out?
No.
And they were like, your wallet's still in your pocket, sir. And
No, 4 to 5 black men.
That's ridiculous. He made it up. He should be put in jail. Rape him.
what doesn't make sense? Was he missing anything?
Rape him.
rape, but
This is how you teach someone a lesson.
So he was
You
too
raped
embarrassed to admit that he fell
No, he didn't know what
skateboarding?
happened. He knocked himself out cold. What's weird is he's not. That's not like an excuse. He like didn't do anything illegal
Yeah.
that he needed to blame on anybody.
Right.
It's just something that happened to him,
Oh,
and
man,
he decided to be racist, or like, or maybe his people get head injuries. They get crazy. It can fuck you up. It can make you
Yeah, I feel
nuts.
like maybe he thought that's what happened. Maybe.
Yeah.
Could be, damn.
You know.
I hope these cops don't think I'm a bad skateboarder.
They're gonna make fun of me.
He was just embarrassed about his bad stupidity and his bad skills at skateboarding, and so he just blamed it on the black people. I mean, come on, give him a break. Am I right?
Well, he knew niggas can't have nothing, so I'm gonna blame it on them because niggas don't have shit. It's sad. It sucks being black, man. I got razor bumps right now. It hurt. Barber fucked me up.
What are you talking about?
You have razor bumps and they're on your neck.
Yeah, man.
I saw that. What the fuck is that?
I went to the barber. He fucked me up, man.
What did he rub you? Did he bring
Shit wasn't
Did he
sanitized
shave you with his wife's
properly,
pussy
man.
or something?
Nah, it just broke out on my fucking neck.
Wait, where? I see nothing.
Never get a
on the
shave
back
from a
of my
barber.
Let me ask this: did he shave you with his teeth?
You got to stop going to that beaver in the woods to get your hair cut.
I've got a question. First of all, I'm not allowed in barber shops because look at me.
Everyone's allowed in barber.
You mean black barbershops,
Yes.
right?
You can get a shave at a non-black
Everyone here
barbershop.
goes, But me and Holden were watching this documentary backstage the other day. It's about which tour was it about?
Hard Knock Life tour.
Yeah.
I can't
Is
say
it an
these.
Annie
I
tour?
can't say these names without sounding,
DMX, Jay-Z, Method Man, and Redman.
I went to that show in Charlotte, North Carolina. I was my buddy and I. We went in our prep school costumes.
Method Man.
Yeah, Jay-Z seems like a thug, though.
I mean,
he's a thug.
It was an eye-opening evening, but we had a great time. Everyone was actually super cool. No one killed us or beat us.
Oh my!
But there's
the black crowd was super cool because nobody killed you or beat you. It's sort of like I was talking to Michael Che about it recently, where he was talking to this chick who has a black friend and she's a gal and she wanted to like hook her up and she's like, well, you know, my friend isn't really black. Like she talks really well and she's super smart. And Michael was like, what the fuck? So Holden is like, oh, it was a great crowd. They were such a nice group of blacks. They didn't stab us. They didn't kill us. And they didn't even rob us. I mean, I really felt at home.
He understands it was within their rights to see.
Of course.
I was walking into their fucking house that night, man, and I felt
And you
that
did
shit.
not take off your shoes.
But to that point, being a black person with the stereotypes, all you have to do is not be a criminal, and they're like, well, he's a god. Yeah. I can't believe that man is amazing. He didn't rape me once.
But that's the Chris Rock bit about how those standards are stupidly low. Like black dudes will be like, I take care of my kids. Like, you're supposed to take care of your
Right.
Well, exactly, man.
But here's my question. There was a scene in which a guy was getting his hair cut, and he was yelling at somebody, and he kept moving back and forth and fucking just going crazy at somebody.
I can't believe he didn't get his head fucking
But this
cut off.
barber was so fucking amazing.
No, they're on point, man. Black
he was.
barbers are serious.
Yeah, like he was able to like keep the entire haircut going
While this dude was like having a rant, like moving his head all over the place and freaking out. This dude was still able to like give.
I bet you can get something done at the barber if you just like walk in and just be like, take a little off the neck, and they'll just fucking chop your head right off. It'll be great. I bet you he'll do that for you.
When I first moved to D.C., I really needed a haircut. I didn't know the neighborhood I was living in. I walked into a barber shop, and it was a barber shop. And the guy sat me down.
I walked into a deli. It was a deli. I mean, you should believe it. I was fucking this chick. She was a woman.
He literally pulled out a laminated chart, blew dust off it, and it was full of like white people heads. And it was just like, what do you want, skinhead or 1950s dad? And I was just like, neither. And he just.
I also got the Gerald Ford. Do you want the Gerald Ford?
I tried to be like, kind of layer it so, because, you know, I'm thinning, and if you didn't hear a word of it, just shaved the whole thing off. And all he said to me was just like, you know who you look like? Zero Mostel. The dead fat Jewish guy?
That is the weirdest fucking comparison. You don't even look like Zero Mostel. You look nothing like
sweaty
it.
and fat and Jewish.
Same difference.
Yeah, but I got one of the best haircuts of my life in a black barber shop.
It's an art
The
form.
guy
at the
didn't
black
rob
barber
me.
No, but when I first got my hair, I had really, really long hair, and I got it cut
That's the end of it.
for it to be donated for like fucking wigs and shit. And it was a black salon, and she cut my hair. I've never looked so fucking fashionable in my entire life. I couldn't pull it off because I looked like a Puerto Rican girl, and I wasn't Puerto Rican.
They did that to me. This guy gave me like he like blended my sideburns down into like a point.
It's too good. Like, you can't be that fashionable as a white person. You
The
can't do
90-degree
it.
ankle on your temple, that's the sign of a Puerto Rican haircut. And you can't, that doesn't,
he went around with a razor
I
blade.
got like the pencil thin beard. It was
Oh,
like
my God. You got the Gotti?
I love it though. It's so interesting that there's different haircuts for each different race. Like we can't even go to the same barber. It's
well,
quite
the hair
quite
is
bizarre.
different between the races, and that's just a fact.
Is that a fact? How about pubic hair though?
Look at Kevin's hair.
This is the question.
It's the same hair at all.
No, we don't have the same. We don't have same hair. I have a full head. I'm not going bald at all. You're thinning, Kevin. You're thinning. It's very bizarre.
Did you ever see that documentary, Good Hair?
I did. I liked it.
That was pretty interesting because I never realized also like what black women go through to get white hair. like with the weaves and everything. Like, it's
What's
really
bizarre is they
interesting.
take all those hairs from the. It's all poor Indian girls' hair, and they take
And
it
my
and they put
hair,
it on their
that's
head.
where I sold it.
You didn't.
Is that
you
what-
sold
I
it?
sold
You
it
didn't
for
give it to
weaves.
cancer kids.
They
You gave it to. Sold it for
Well,
weaves.
the thing is,
I wanna thank you.
I didn't sell it. I didn't make any money on it. I donated it. But the thing
For
is that
weaves
most,
or for cancer kids?
I wanted to do it for cancer kids, but most of the fucking cancer kids corporations are false, and they just fucking sell the hair anyway.
No way.
So I donated
some
it.
guy
for
who
weaves.
bathes in your hair.
No, they're all corrupt. They're all fucking corrupt. They don't give the. They just
All right,
sell
so
the hair
I'm
for
declaring
weaves.
it right now. The Roundtable is taking a stand against false hair charity.
Yes.
But I love false hair. I think
Take
false
a
hair
stand.
is beautiful.
This is going to be our first cause that we're ever going to get going off the ground.
Good.
Make wigs. Everyone's
Less
gonna
hair
be
for cancer
sheared by
kids.
the end of the night. I'm shearing them all.
So Kevin, when you were getting this bad haircut, did you ever like stop the dude and be like, "You're not doing this properly"?
No, I wouldn't have known, man. It was just a sanitary thing. Like he didn't
I see.
sanitize his,
Yeah, it was
his
like after
clippers.
the fact.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
so, like,
Razor
the
burn
type
shows up later.
I don't think.
Oh, is that what it is?
I don't think you get good shaves at a barber. I used to have a joke about. I said, "What did I say? Getting a shave from a barber is like getting a hand job from a stripper. You could do it yourself better for free." And
I
you
agree.
wouldn't, what was it? And you wouldn't have to listen to them lie about how good looking you are in broken English. That's
I love that. That's perfect. Yeah, absolutely. I hate the whole haircutting situation. It's very personal. Touching the hair, getting on the head. I just feel like a hairstylist. It's up there with a gynecologist. I think touching somebody's head is like touching
more than
somebody's
that.
balls or touching somebody's pussy.
It's more than that because no one can see your pussy or ball. You know, they don't mess up your pussy for the next month.
Believe me,
Your
people
pussy's
see
gonna
my
look-
balls. People see my balls.
You go to a doctor and they rearrange your balls. And then
That's bizarre.
What kind of a doctor is that? What about this? What about when you go to a barber shop and there's the one person who gives you the good haircut, but the chair opens up with another person? Do you feel obligated to
wait.
go to the first? You wait.
No, you
can
wait. You always
Yeah, you gotta
wait.
Really?
What do you
Yeah.
say to the
I've-
guy who the guy who's available who's not good?
See, also, I guess women also pay $100 for a haircut in New York City. So
Yeah, I
it's like,
won't do
I'm
that.
gonna fucking wait for
Yeah.
who I want to fucking wait for.
I got a $100 haircut and it was fucking disgusting. This chick was pregnant. All she was talking about was the disgusting thing growing inside of her, and the haircut came out the exact same way that it does after I paid $12 from a Polish.
You looked a lot. You looked a lot more like a lesbian than you usually do after a haircut.
I know, right? That's all they make you. They make you look like a fucking lesbian or a Filipino gal.
You're pointing at me.
Filipino.
I got
like
a
the name.
feminine haircut this time.
Yeah,
all right,
it looks
it's
good.
very feminine.
Looks very nice.
Kevin, are you gonna go back to this dude?
Nah, man. Fuck that shit. My fucking neck, man. Yo, it's like I met this girl like the day before I got the haircut, and she was like all into me and everything. And she was like, "Oh,
Did you
let's
fuck her?
Let me fucking look what happened to me." So goddamn, and this girl like she was like beautiful, exactly like my type and everything. She's like, "All right,
What's
let's
that?
hang out sometime."
What's your type?
Yeah, I'm starting to see. I
Asexual?
like. Nah,
Sexual.
I'm starting to see. I
breakdancing?
like real skinny girls that got like a little tiny bit of muscle on, but like just wide hips. You know,
Yes.
wide hips, some butt.
I know you're
That's
talking
me.
about me. I'm right across the table. I understand.
No, but she's like, oh, let's hang out. I'm like, all right, I had to go out of town like the next day, so I didn't see her till I got back, and then like Monday or Tuesday I had a show. I'm like, oh yeah, she's like, oh, I'm coming to the show, and she comes to the show. Everyone was just bombing. I go on last, and it was great. It had a great set. So I'm like,
good.
oh, this is fucking in.
Yeah.
But I go to say what's up to her, and the fucking razor bumps are just shining in the light. She leaves. And I've tried to text her. She hasn't spoken to me. She hasn't responded to 3 texts.
Wait,
now.
so a bitch doesn't fuck you because you have razor bumps?
My neck is fucked up.
There are
I mean, his
other
neck
problems.
is pretty fucked up, though.
I don't even see
It's
them.
a
I don't
war
know what the
zone
hell you're
back
talking
there.
about.
Let's see it.
All right.
I don't see anything.
It was bad. It was bad a couple
You
days
gotta
ago,
rock a
but,
hipster scarf,
Wait,
man.
how much?
Yeah.
How well did you do at your set?
Dude, I destroyed.
Oh, tell me
That's
more.
unheard of. You must have done something else.
No.
I think you're just
'Cause
bad at being a man.
I barely spoke to her.
What race was this gal?
She's white.
A white gal. I'll tell you one thing. I think there is a double standard. She wanted you to be the perfect fucking Sidney Poitier black dude. As soon as she saw a flaw,
also too because she's a hairstylist.
Oh, well, that's why.
Like a pretty big.
she just had no respect for your choice of barber.
Yeah. It's fucked up, man.
It is fucked
No,
up.
she's a bitch.
You must
Fuck
have done
that
something
girl.
So you would
else.
fuck.
I didn't do nothing.
How much was that? How good was the vibe before this?
Great.
It was like on.
Yeah.
I wouldn't give a fuck how many fucking bumps you had on your neck.
It was a
If I
war
wanted to
zone
fuck
back
you,
there.
who cares?
Let me ask you.
The razor bumps in the light.
Let me ask you. Had she seen your comedy before this?
Nah.
Have you?
comedy.
Yeah. Have you maybe thought that she just didn't think you're funny?
How old is she?
Killed it.
How old is she?
24.
Okay.
Do you talk about chicks in your act?
Nah, man.
He talks about dragons in his act.
That's what I was gonna say.
there you go.
I was saying if she was older, I could see how she'd be turned off by your act
Did
because
you
of all that
mention-
fucking video games.
I saw her laughing, man.
Ninja
I
Turtles
saw
and shit.
her laughing and shit,
Did
man.
you
All right,
say
all right.
the word StarCraft?
No.
Love that shit.
Once.
Chicks love that shit. So
You did say esports, though, right?
you are chalking this up simply to razor bumps.
Razor bumps, man. That barber ruined my life. We could have built a beautiful life together, me and that girl, and that's over now.
That's insanity. This barber completely fucking cock-blocked you. Racine, you ever have a mullet that chicks didn't like?
No.
Now they always
I've had
loved
the
them.
same haircut for a long time.
Same here, man.
And,
Same do.
Yeah.
No, you used to have long as
Well, it
fuck
was long
hair.
for a little while, yeah, and then like
Some nice hair. You got nice hair.
It
Is hair
looks,
really-
it looks great right now.
Is
it looks
hair
really
really
good,
that
I
important
got a
to
$50
women?
Yes.
haircut though.
Fuck yeah, it is.
Yeah, what's it? I'm balding real fast, and there's it's a weird signifier that like by the time you're bald, you're supposed to have your shit together.
Yeah, that's true.
And
yeah.
so if
Raise.
you're bald before you have your shit together,
You'll
it's
never
just
get
a
your shit together.
red
But if you're
scarlet
bald
fuck
and you
letter.
have your shit together, you're still fucking bald. It sucks being bald.
No,
Let's
but
be
you did
honest.
it. You're a
Weird, though.
silverback. You made it to where you're supposed to be.
Most
Right.
women don't
That's a
care
real
about
nice
balding.
spin,
Bald
but
guys
that's not
and
true. That's
Most
not
women
true
don't
either.
care about
Bullshit.
balding.
If I was 2 inches taller and had all my hair, I would be rich and covered in pussy right now.
Did you write that Skilo song?
Yeah.
I wish I was a little less balder. I wish I was slightly taller. I wish I wasn't so Jewish. That's if you wrote it,
I'm glad to be as Jewish as I am. I like.
I know, it's good.
I like big, tall, like some Gary Goldman shit. You know what I mean? Like big, powerful Jews.
Yep.
That's what I like. You know
I'll
what I
never
mean?
forget doing a show with you. I did
Maccabees.
very poorly, but you did very well, and we were arguing over the fat chick because we both wanted to fuck her. I've never been with somebody who wanted to fuck a fat chick as much as I did. It was really great, Louis.
And as is her custom, she checked each of your necks to see what
That's right. Louis had a couple of razor bumps. I ended up jacking off to her while she was taking a shit.
All right.
It happens. That'll happen.
I know it doesn't happen.
It will. No, I mean, it could. It could if you look at her in the eyes and whatever. She was focused.
All right, next news story.
You got another
I'm sorry, Kevin. You look beautiful, though.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah,
man.
you're
Yeah.
great, man.
I got a fucking. Actually, Jermaine had taken a picture of it.
All right,
Oh yeah,
let's
let me
this
see.
picture.
I want to see how bad it is.
Because he saw me and we were shooting something. The first he just goes, "Ugh, nigga, what the fuck?"
It must have been bizarre to see his teeth on the back of your neck. I mean, it's
it was
equivalent.
like, and it was worse than that too.
Oh my Christ!
Yeah.
It
me
looks
see.
like Braille. This is amazing. Look at those. It looks like little zits. Can
Whoa.
you pop those things?
I don't know. I
Oh
just try
wow,
not
I've
to
never
touch it.
seen that before.
Oh yeah, that's definitely why I shouldn't fuck.
Yeah.
No. Oh, fuck!
Oh yeah. That girl should not have fucked you. That's horrible.
No,
Yeah,
I
man.
mean, she
Real-
still
I
would have
didn't
fucked
know
it.
that
my
razor bumps
God.
could look
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, I didn't know
Kevin,
that
real
either.
quick, did
That
the
was really
thing
bad.
die after it laid its eggs?
It looks like there are eggs laid
Absolutely.
Those look like skin folds on an old woman.
Yeah, they really do. How did you get rid of them?
I just started putting apple cider vinegar on there. Apparently, it's supposed to be real good.
That shit's good for everything, huh?
Yeah.
Wow.
It fucks with the pH levels. In
Oh,
the
okay.
skin. So it
Yeah, it looks like a
Put it up.
village from space.
All right, next news story. Pedophile corner.
We're not doing.
Fuck you, Kissel!
You guys do the show every week. There's really that many pedophile stories.
Oh, we don't do pedophile corner every
No, we
week.
haven't done it in
I thought you
months.
decided not to do it anymore.
We haven't, Louis. It was per your suggestion.
Yeah.
Louis came up to me after one show. He's like, "You guys are so funny, and I really think the show would do well. Have you thought about not doing pedophile corner?" Because
I never said that.
You
I
did.
never-
Yes,
I don't
you
even
did.
Talk like that.
As a
Oh,
long
I'm sorry.
fan.
Oh, so I'm fucking Louis. So I love the show. You're so funny. Have you thought about not doing pedophile corner? Well, no, I haven't,
Not
Louis.
what he sounds
Is
like.
that not what he sounds like?
Yeah, that's
Somewhere,
like
I mean,
Whatever.
if I were to be completely honest with you guys, I would still do this story.
Oh, let's hear the
Just
story.
wouldn't call it pedophile.
That's what I'm
corner.
saying. We can't call it pedophile corner.
Oh, don't touch me! Oh, squirt! Touch me! Squirt! Squirt! As a longtime fan of this podcast, I am honored to be part of the classic Roundtable of Gentlemen segment, Pedophile
What
Corner.
I
Alright, now
do
we
love
gotta-
also
gotta
is
do
that
it.
Jake has taken upon Ed's squirt
Yeah.
part of the pedophile corner song.
Without prompting, mind you. Without prompting.
Sorry, I dropped the ball. I didn't know part of my job was to go squirt, squirt,
Song.
squirt.
It is, Louis. It is.
An Arizona
Eddie's
man.
most important job.
An Arizona man who revealed during a job interview with U.S. Customs and Border Protection that he had previously molested a 2-year-old girl and committed bestiality was released from jail. Cody Slaughter, 22, of Somerton, was arrested after the admission of officials on July 2nd.
Last name Slaughter.
Customs and Border Patrol agents told the Yuma County Sheriff's Office that Slaughter had confessed to molesting a toddler when he was 14 during a pre-employment screening. He also admitted to having sexual interactions with a pig, a dog, and a horse between 2004 and 2012. Slaughter's admission came after interviewers asked him a standard question about whether he had committed any unreported criminal acts.
So he's
Because I've
truthful.
done that, but they just asked, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Wait, did they do the follow-up? Which one was the best one?
I'm going
Duck
pig.
beat the horse.
I like that it's pig, dog, and horse from 2004 to 2012. So maybe it corresponds with the Chinese zodiac. Yeah. Could be doing.
I mean, I tried to find a dragon. At a job interview. That's fucking brilliant.
At a job. This was at a fucking job interview. They just asked him. It's like, have you ever done anything criminal that you weren't arrested for? It's like,
Just
okay,
say
well,
no.
I
Just
molested
say no.
I molested a
Just say no.
2-year-old girl. And I fucked a lot of animals. You want to know which ones?
Not a lot of animals, just specifically.
Yeah. And here's the guy right here. Check out over on the screen.
He's stuck to mammals, so props
What is
for
he?
that.
He's handsome.
He
this
looks
guy.
great.
Yeah, he looks perfectly normal.
Everyone in
he could
bestiality.
easily fuck a German Shepherd or a collie or something like
Yeah,
that.
this is just a
motherfucker over
a
there.
giraffe.
yeah. He's just a dude with no standards
Wait, so
whatsoever.
when he was 14, he molested a 2-year-old?
Yeah.
God damn.
Yeah, that's pretty fucked up.
That is a discussion. Let's
Yeah.
stick with the dogs and
Yeah.
the cats
Let's say,
and the fucking pigs and the horses, please.
I mean, let's say the funniest part about this whole thing is that he admitted all this during a job interview.
Yeah, it is. It's just bizarre that he gets his sexual ideas from like a Chinese, placemat. From like a fucking.
I did
I
that
want to
joke.
fuck a pig.
Yeah,
Remember I did that
sure
joke?
Did.
No, I didn't. I did it.
that joke.
You did it?
Yeah, I
No,
did that
Louis
joke.
did it.
Yeah, that was the first joke that was
No,
made.
because he said he gets his ideas from a Chinese restaurant.
Yeah, but it doesn't
No,
explain
so
how he
does it.
molested the 2-year-old, does it?
No.
How did he molest it? Maybe it wasn't really
I'll take a break.
molestation. Maybe he doesn't know
What
what
if
molestation
What if he
is.
said the 2-year-old first and then he covered for himself by talking about the pig and the
Yeah.
bear?
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, I also fucked a pig.
It's like, wait, are you saying it was a fat toddler? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah,
That was bad. I felt
He's
bad
like,
about
oh
that.
shit.
I love it when you feel bad, Louis.
I mean,
Louis wins pedophile corner. He's the king of pedophile corner. Louis Katz pedophile. Louis Katz pedophile. Louis Katz pedophile.
I just love that this guy. I just love that this guy gets his ideas of who he wants to fuck from like a Chinese restaurant's like placemat.
You
like
son of a bitch.
placemat.
What's it? I have 3 words.
Fun.
Follow-up email. How do you do that?
Yeah. Did he send a thank you? Like, thank you for the job interview. I really appreciated the
Maybe you
chance.
hired another pig fucker. I don't know.
I'd like to if you could keep me in mind for any future openings that happen. I'd just like to stress I do not fuck that many animals.
When he was booked into jail for 1 count of sexual conduct with a minor and 3 counts of bestiality, they searched the man's residence and recovered several items of evidence that directly linked the suspect to his prior statements and admissions. Keep in mind that he is 22 now.
Oh, good for him.
Yeah, so that means there's a lot of
Such a
pictures
young
of him
life, yeah.
fucking dogs and pigs.
Wait, where does he live?
Arizona.
Oh, it's fine. Don't they have the paper laws? Was the
They
brown
have
paper?
the paper
Yes,
laws.
they have the
yeah,
paper
you have to
laws.
have the papers. That's good. I wonder if they took any Chinese placemats out of his apartment. I mean, it seems like that's where he gets all of his ideas of animals to
it.
fuck.
Why do you have
You
to
know-
hurt us? We're your friends.
No, what happened? So that's good. So what's going to happen to this guy? I mean, are they going to prosecute him for fucking the 2-year-old? I mean, the only evidence they have is his word against his word, right?
I mean, no, they have evidence in his apartment that he did these things.
So he took pictures of the 2-year-old and
So
things
he
like
was
that.
14 when he did it. So now the 2-year-old is 10.
Yes.
Fuck it, she's old enough.
Jackie, all right, end the segment.
Okay. And then,
Real Louis
okay.
Katz move, Jackie.
Yeah, I mean, it's like we're
Louis
trying to
Katz's
get a wider
pedophile
audience.
is a certain corner.
Hey, let me ask you guys. Y'all ready for pedophile corner?
Oh my god, fuck this whole thing. Is there another pedophile story?
squirt.
Is there another pedophile story?
You didn't squirt with enough emphasis.
Oh my God, Jackie, leave him alone. He squirted as hard as he could.
Yeah, there is.
I need hard squirting.
Police
okay?
in Rochester, New York have arrested a man in connection with a series of incidents involving children at local libraries. Police say 49-year-old Anthony Perry is a serial offender who has a fetish for fondling, smelling, and licking children's feet. Perry denies the charges, claiming instead that he is the victim of a conspiracy that involves state and federal governments and President Barack Obama.
Who benefits?
Why?
That's what you got to ask.
Who does benefit?
That should be a lesson to these kids to like play a sport instead of spending all your time at the library.
Yeah, get out of the library. Get on the field.
Playing sports is the main way to get molested, dude. Everyone knows that now.
I don't know. Did you get the breaking news this morning? Does everyone get breaking news text messages?
Nope.
I got a breaking news text message where they're taking the Paterno statue down.
Yeah.
Are they going to take it down?
They took it down this morning.
They did.
It's gone.
It's in that same warehouse as the Ark of the Covenant in Indiana Jones.
That's very. I feel like did they take it down the way they took Saddam's statue down back in like 03?
They draped an American flag over it and just yanked it down.
Oh, that's great. Everyone hitting it with sandals and shit. That sounds amazing. But what's the point? Can we argue that? What is the point of taking down the Paterno statue? It's not going to get rid of all the molestations.
Sends out a dirty vibe, man. That guy let a bunch of kids get molested.
I
got to take it down.
I agree, but I am of the mind.
To the victims.
They should put a big kid statue up.
Yeah, just a kid like with a thumbs up and a go-gurt. Just a kid slamming a go-gurt. That would be great.
Kid not being molested.
I wasn't molested.
But what I'm saying, I feel like
who grows up to like be a lawyer or something, and he's fine.
Good for him.
But Penn State has taken the statue down to forget that this incident ever happened. I feel like they need to have that statue up for the rest of the time, so every time they look at it, be like, "Oh, that's right, Paterno allowed a bunch of kids to get fucked on campus."
They need a different kind of memorial. If you're being sincere right now, they need something different than a statue praising that motherfucker.
It's not praising anymore. It's just a statue.
It could strike terror into all the rival teams coming on there, bringing their
We're
families.
gonna rape you, motherfucker.
Well, it does show determination
to be fair,
to win.
they're not
Is
going
saying
to
I
directly
will fuck all morals and ethics. We will
I'll
win,
fuck your kids.
no matter what.
Come to my
You got kids you don't like, I'll fuck those kids.
I want to go back to something. When I was reading this first paragraph of the story, when I said that he was fondling, smelling, and licking children's feet, Kevin, you had a specific reaction.
Yeah,
to this.
you like giggled through this.
It's funny, man. He's licking feet. I mean, he didn't fuck these kids, right? He was just licking
he was
feet.
just licking feet in library.
Really
I mean-
molestation?
Well, it is.
Yeah.
It's not.
Can you imagine as a child, someone comes up to you and you're like, let me just lick your feet for a second. Can I lick your feet for a second? And you just sit there while they're licking your feet. Like, as an adult, I want no one licking my feet.
But you know, come on, that's not true.
That's completely true. You can come all over my body, but don't lick my feet.
Whoa! That could be a hit song. That's fucking good.
You can come all over my body,
but don't lick my feet.
Let me ask, can I beat off while he's doing it?
No, you can't.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah, sure. But you are going to get arrested. He can get arrested. It's just weird. It's not molestation. It's just like
You know what's
But
what else is weird about it is probably like the kid didn't think of it that way, but when the kid finally or someone sees it, then all the shame comes on the kid. The kid doesn't even know something fucked up happened to him. The kid,
Yeah,
you know
it's
what
like,
I mean?
but that's not even molestation. It's like old school foot wash. Like it's,
You know what he is?
Jesus wash.
He's a good Christian, is what he is.
yeah. I mean, it's just the whole.
Barnett's old-fashioned foot wash.
You're gonna leave with some razor bumps, but your feet will be clean as fuck.
I feel like there should be something in the law where it's like, if a kid is saying like, oh, I was molested because my feet were licked, like being molested is something that is stamped upon you for the rest of your life.
Right.
Well, why can't it just be like, oh no, this weird shit happened to me? Can't there be like a weird shit
No, 'cause,
law
yeah, they're not-
where it's
they're
like, no, this was weird.
Yeah, but he's
I
getting
wasn't
off from
molested.
licking the kid's feet. That's not
Yeah.
being
Yeah, but he
molested.
wasn't
They're not
jacking
getting
off all
molested,
over the
yeah.
kid.
These kids will
You
just have
know?
memories of the time they had really clean feet.
I'm saying
That's how
as a
the
stamp.
pioneers used to watch.
I'm saying as a stamp of molestation where someone's saying, I was molested. It's like, well,
You
your
don't
feet
think
were
that's
licked.
molestation?
You weren't raped in the ass. There's a difference between getting you raped in the
that's why
ass.
it's
So
called
raped in the ass is
molestation.
that.
Yeah,
Raped in the ass.
That's when
Okay.
molestation starts, with rape in the ass.
Yes.
That's the end. That's the beginning.
Yeah,
of
or
the end of
raped
it.
in the front if you have a front hole.
I don't know how small a person's dick
I just
is.
feel like they
Respect
shouldn't.
your dedication to your convictions. But this is not the argument.
Yeah,
you
they
wanna
shouldn't.
make.
They shouldn't.
No,
They
but
shouldn't charge the
molestation,
guy
I
for
think-
anything.
Yeah,
They
let
should
me
just
lick
give him
your
a.
feet right now and see how you feel about all this.
No, you should be arrested for something else. I'm saying that there should be another wording for
Oh,
it
you
rather
mean
than
there should be another
molestation.
category?
Exactly.
Well,
like
what-
you
what
were
he's-
fucking
Foot
weird.
touch.
Sexual
He's-
misconduct. I guess not
Sexual
sexual.
misconduct.
No. Here's what he's
freaky
being
freakiness.
charged. Here's the charges that he actually has against him: sex abuse and endangering the welfare of a child.
There you go. That's what I'm
That's what he's
saying.
being charged with.
Molestation, I don't feel is the word for someone licking your feet, even if you're a children.
That's why you should be a molestation lawyer.
I'll be a molestation lawyer. Get me out there, guys.
I have a
Put me in
feeling
the
you'd be
bar.
for the defense for some reason.
Zebrowski molestation lawyer.
I'll get you molested or get you dead.
That's weird. I don't know. No one's gonna call in for that.
Hey, were you accused of being molested? I'll make them call it something else. Call me Zebrowski.
You're just too pretty.
So let me.
You may be entitled to your freedom.
Well, what do y'all think about this guy's claims that this is a conspiracy that involves state, federal governments, and the president?
That's ridiculous.
fucking crazy.
He's just
I
fucking
don't
crazy.
understand that.
Why?
at all.
Yeah, this is not on Obama's fucking high priority list.
Maybe it has something to do with like how Michelle Obama has that whole health initiative and eating
She's a
right.
bitch.
He's licking all these feet.
say
That
that
sounds
about
terribly salty. He's got to watch his sodium. He's gonna have high blood pressure.
All right, hey, you guys want to see a picture of this fella?
Yeah, let's see this guy.
Oh, thank God.
Oh no, he's a pedophile. Yeah, he's just a pedophile, straight up.
It's the cop on the right, right?
Seems to be wearing
I
some
just
sort of
can't imagine,
college.
even as an adult, I would try to fucking put anyone in jail that tried to grab my feet and lick my feet.
He looks like a kid and a pedophile had a baby together.
Yeah,
Looks like he likes
He's very
singers.
childish. You know, he's like.
Like
and that's a
powder.
video.
Oh, here we
Here
go.
we go.
Full
No,
motion.
Things are getting fun. Oh, we got a
Ad
commercial.
person, ad
Get rid of
target.
it. Okay, so, but
Sick
real
of
quick,
that.
Are you
sick of that
researching crimes? Check out Target.
I love it.
Yeah, are you doing a podcast that needs to be slowed down? Buy a couch.
It's Viking International Furniture, only at Eastview Mall.
Boring.
All right, so here's the video of the guy.
Foot fooling suspects.
Foot fondling suspect.
Sometimes these guys are very like.
President
I will say
Obama
this,
is
though.
taking me down.
I will say this. I think it's bullshit, though, that we have this guy on camera right now going in, doing the perp walk and shit. This is the only country in the Western world where we do the perp walk and have him in cuffs before they've been convicted
It's just pretty
and
shady.
guilty. It's like the dude might have just been like cleaning feet. We really don't know. And it's like, I feel like
licking kids' feet.
No, but you're
and
right,
a
man.
it doesn't
lighter.
matter though, but the
Guilty
perp
of,
walk, as soon as you're
innocent until
guilty,
proven guilty,
then you
yeah.
get the public shame.
Yeah.
But only in this country we do this whole big fucking escapade before. Like, this dude might not be guilty. We don't necessarily know. And it's
Yeah,
fucking
but you
kind of
can
bullshit.
tell by the way that they're brought in. Like, look at him
Fuck that.
screaming.
But that's
No,
what
you're
we
right.
think, because-
No,
you're
no,
right,
no.
dude. The media has too much power. It's bullshit. It's in our laws. It says you're supposed to be innocent until proven guilty, and
Right.
we convict them through the media.
But you're guilty
It's
as soon
fucked
as
up.
it happens.
Yeah, but
As
the
soon as
whole
they see you in
point
cuffs,
of
you're
the
guilty.
media is to make people scared and to make people upset.
Yeah,
That's the point.
What is this?
Fucking
Abe
get rid
Lincoln's
of the
top
media.
hat? What's going on here?
Oh, sorry. I was watching the video.
He was watching porno over there. But either way,
Think
so
about
what's
it.
our overall... So my
FEMA,
stance
in
is...
conjunction with the EPA, teams up with Obama, who needs to get reelected. And who's the fall guy? Johnny Footlicker.
I mean, that's the thing. Bootlicker's taking the fall. It's not good.
Anthony Perry. Tony Perry.
Tony Perry.
Oh, Tony Perry,
So-
he licks feet.
He's a nice guy. So
Oh,
we're...
I'm sorry, I thought this was America.
All right, one more news story before we get to the segment.
Oh.
A woman suffered repeated attempted sexual assaults after her husband allegedly posted a Craigslist ad pretending to be her and asking to be raped. At least 2 men powered their way into the woman's Twin Cities, Idaho home on
Heard
separate
of this
occasions.
before. This has happened before.
Yeah,
This
with
happens.
the intention of forcing her to have sex with him. A man she did not know arrived at her home and told her, "I'm here for you," and pushed his way inside. He chased her through the house as she ran, terrified, to where she kept a 9mm handgun, which he grabbed from her, firing shots that ricocheted around the room. They struggled, and the woman's hand was slashed as she fought him off. At that point, the man fled. 2 days later, at around 3:45 p.m. on a Saturday, a second man broke in and police arrived to find the woman holding him at gunpoint in the living room. He was arrested over the break-in and told police in an interview that he was responding to a casual encounters ad on Craigslist, supposedly posted by the victim.
Oh my
The person posting the ad told him she wanted to be forcibly raped, as that was a fantasy of hers. He was told to force his way inside and rape the woman there and not stop no matter how much she resisted.
Well, have we
What happened,
talked about this
Jackie?
before?
Well, no,
I
this
know
does
that
happen.
I
This
pretend
goes on.
to be sometimes. That's ridiculous.
Jackie,
That's
you're going
fucking
against your
terrible.
pro-rape stance right now?
I am usually pro-rape. I'm down for rape if you want to be raped. But that's awful.
You don't love it.
That's fucking awful. She doesn't fucking know. I would fucking murder anyone that fucking came into my house and tried to rape me.
I'll tell you, for gun
Murder
rights,
them.
How would you
Kill
kill them? How would you take them down?
Slow.
with a small Pomeranian.
Fucking cut that. Yeah. Oh yeah. Definitely. If
Get
I
rid
had
of
a
guns.
lizard
Everyone
in
just
the
needs
house,
dead Pomeranians in their fucking closet.
If so, I'm like waiting for the day that someone comes in and to try to rape me in my own home because I will fucking cut them limb from limb.
So I'm going to be putting this in the Craigslist ad.
Right. Well, that's good. And
You want to get cut real good, soldier boy? Come on in.
So this is the ex-husband, though.
No, this is her husband.
Her current husband. And but they
he
must be
made sure-
fighting. I mean, this is
he
a
made
feud.
sure to get out of the house because people would send him emails and he would respond as the wife saying like, "Yeah, I'll be home at this time. Just come
he in
in."
jail?
So this is something that he's
in
into.
jail.
Was he
Yeah,
filming this at all? Or
No,
what
he
was
just
the deal?
wanted to get back at her for something.
This is
a
someone
bad fucking
cut-
broccoli dish.
Back at her for something.
Yeah, this is like a revenge type
Yeah,
thing.
it's a revenge thing. And by the way, this has happened many times.
We've
before.
heard about it.
Someone cut in with a joke because, like, I'm amazed. I had a friend back in DC that
Hey, Holden, fart really
word-
quick into the microphone.
Like, word got out that he was the rape fantasy guy, and like he.
This
would
is a
get-
buddy of yours in high school.
And after I got out of school and first started just doing comedy, he was like an artist. He did all this stuff, but like all of a sudden, word got around that like this is the guy you call, and he will rape you. And like,
well, who are you gonna call?
Like,
you know,
he was
you got
describing
ghosts in your house. You call the Ghostbusters. You want to get raped? You call your friend.
Like he was a respectful gentleman. He understood
Was he
the
good-looking?
language. He was a good-looking man, and like just word passed from friend to friend that like this is a thing you can do. You call him and he does it, and he would be describing these encounters, and I would just look at him horrified that this is someone's life. And so,
but the
there is-
person who was raping loved it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the thing is that they wanted it.
They wanted
and
it.
that's fine.
So
I feel like it's fine.
the idea
It is
of
fine.
Yeah, but
seeing
these
an
days
ad
you
and
don't
actually
know-
going through with it, it's part of some weird fucked up subculture. Not fucked, whatever. Different fucked
Yeah.
up.
Well, you can call it fucked up if you don't want it.
Yeah, you just go ahead. Let's pass judgment on this one. Sure.
Yeah, but she had no fucking idea.
Yeah,
like, that's
that's
The problem is
terrifying.
because of text and email, you don't know who's telling you that it's okay or
Right,
not.
yeah.
I mean, dude, I've even just even like a little hair pulling. I'm like, you sure you want this? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
you gotta
yeah,
go
yeah,
with
you
one
hold
thing.
a gun
up to their head. You sure?
But you fucking want this? No. Okay. Well, no means yes. But that's the weird thing about doing that sort of kinky sexual stuff. You ask too many. Like, are you sure?
You can't really ask. I mean, I was.
You
just gonna,
can't.
I will just go ahead and pull hair. I won't ask before I pull hair. But I'm
mean,
saying like
but
I
some
stopped. I
gals-
stopped choking. I don't.
You
I don't
stop
do that
doing it.
anymore.
I'm telling you, gals love it.
Gals do love it.
Gals love a whole bunch of real
Absolutely.
physical
I'll tell you what, I
stuff.
feel like we bring this up every time we have Mike on the show, but I mean, you pulled guns on women. You understand.
Oh my god.
Singular gun.
I pulled
gun.
one gun on one woman.
All right, well, take his microphone. That's
It's gonna
fine.
follow me forever, you fucking scumbags. It wasn't even a
You
real.
calling us scumbags? You're the dude pulling guns on
Fine.
bitches.
Well, I don't know the
It
story.
wasn't even a real gun. It was a broken BB gun for the fucking 90th time coming on this show.
I mean,
Jesus Christ.
Okay, all right.
Oh,
Mike,
and like then what?
I took a broken BB gun out after I had sex with this girl, and I was like, "Hey, do you want to see my gun?" And she got really scared, and
and what happened then, Mike?
no,
This is the kind of story you don't tell at a job interview, by the way.
I know,
Well, she wasn't too.
I know. I learned
kind
that
of
the
a
hard
joke
way
is
at
that?
Toys R Us in
What? Was she your
2008.
Was she your girlfriend or was it a one night stand?
No, it was like a one night stand.
It was a one night stand.
I was like, "Hey,
You
do
barely
wanna-"
knew her?
No, we went on a couple dates.
I'm looking for
Dude,
the
that's
stock
really
job
fucked
here at
up.
Toys
What's
R
wrong
Us.
with
No,
you,
I
man?
didn't-
That's
not.
really crazy.
It's nice. No,
That's
it's
really crazy.
Louis, I didn't pull the gun on her.
You said, what kind of a joke is that? We just fucked.
I
I
pulled
have a murder weapon.
It is a
What
funny
is
joke.
What-
It is
no,
it
I
is
don't
comedy
know.
one.
No,
It's the bait and
all right,
switch. You
well-
think I'm gonna go get you a glass of water, but I can come back with
No,
a
but
gun.
I'm like,
I mean, it is comedy, right? That's good.
look. Also, I was only 24 years old at the time.
Oh, that's great. No, it was a young Kennedy mistake. That's fine. 24.
How old do you know?
25.
Okay.
No, honestly though, I was 20 and she was 24, and I was just like, do you want to see my gun? And she was like, no. And I was like, no, come on, it's okay. Like, not implying that I was going to kill her with it.
Sure.
Being like, it was
Not
more
implying in your mind.
But I didn't tell her that it was a fake. Yeah, all right, right.
And then you put the gun up to her, and you're like, I'm gonna fucking
All right.
kill you, bitch, and
I'll
all that
admit,
stuff.
I'm a little skewed when it comes to a couple.
That's fine.
That's right. We're all skewed.
But,
We're definitely skewed.
But it wasn't like threatening at all. It was like just
Okay, but in all honesty,
dude, like, what the fuck, man?
In all honesty, what is
all right.
scarier? You fuck a chick, Jackie. You've just been fucked by a dude.
Okay.
He goes to his closet. He pulls out a gun or a dead Pomeranian. What is scarier?
Well, a gun is hot. A dead Pomeranian is weird.
Yeah, I'm telling you. So you did good. As long you didn't pull out a dead dog that everybody loves. You pulled out a gun, Mike. It's no big
And
deal.
it's time for a segment from Holden McNeely.
All right.
Oh boy.
This kind of feeds into this segment. What if? And I will apologize to the table.
You
I didn't
didn't
really
tell anyone
I did
what this
not
is.
tell people what this segment was. It's a pretty easy one though, so I think we'll be all right. We don't have to go around the full circle. Whoever wants to start can start. It's if you could go back in time, alter one moment in history, what would it be? This kind of relates to Mike's things. Maybe you could choose not to pull the gun on the girl.
That's not what I'm gonna pick.
No, it's definitely not. She would pick it. If she could go back in time, she would be like, I wish Mike didn't pull the gun on me.
Let's see. I could kill Hitler or not pull a gun on a girl. I mean, come on.
Well, that's
Is
true.
it all of history or personal histories?
I
all
think
of
we should do
history-
personal
you think
history.
personal
Yeah,
history?
personal history.
Yeah, because all of history,
Personal
obviously, we're going to go
history.
stop the Holocaust, a whole bunch of fucking...
Boring.
Well, that's what
boring,
Louis would do.
boring.
man.
Well,
All
everyone
right.
would... No,
That's the
Marcus,
thing,
come on.
I'm gonna stop the Holocaust.
Okay, I'll tell you what. Then I'll start with personal history. It's super easy. Birth. I'd fucking crawl right the fuck back into that bitch. And by bitch, I mean my fucking mom. I fucking love that woman. And if I could be back in there just for a little bit longer, and that's the thing. I'd sort of like, it'd be like Alien or like Prometheus.
Yeah,
I'd
yeah.
sort of like scramble back in there before the doctor could fully get me out and just spend like 5 more seconds in that sweet, sweet uterus.
Kevin, you look extremely upset right now. How do you feel about Holden's response?
I wasn't listening, man.
I think he's just mad to be here.
Yeah, man. I'm just still thinking about, obviously, if I had a time machine and go back, change one thing, I go to that fucking barber, keep the place up. You could have been building a beautiful life with that woman
That's
right now.
the thing, man. That's Kevin's got it. So
Yeah, before I saw the picture, I thought she was kind of shallow, but now I kind of see her.
yeah.
No, I don't think
It's
so.
some
It was
sci-fi
nice.
shit. Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah.
It's something to lick on.
Mike, what about you?
I have no idea. I was thinking of one. I mean, I wouldn't pull that gun on that girl, obviously, because now Louis Katz thinks I'm a weirdo.
I already thought that, dude. Don't say
Louis doesn't judge.
All right, maybe what I would do is I would tell the very qualified, capable people that work at TSA that 9/11 is going to happen.
Okay.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
nice.
he
Okay.
knew, he knew.
But we're doing personal history.
I guess that's kind of personal.
Did you have? I don't know what happened.
I don't really
on
have
that
any
day.
regrets. I don't.
You have no regrets?
No regrets
No.
is how you're supposed to live.
Well, it's not how you're supposed to live when you pull a gun on a person.
Well, it was
that's
fun.
no
It was
regrets.
a fun time gun.
No regrets.
But I said that kind of. No, not really.
No, you have that tattooed on your lower back, don't you?
Yeah.
No,
I'm
that's
just
YOLO. He has YOLO.
Thanks for doing a Jay Welch bit on the roundtable. That's
Oh,
Jay's,
was there a Jay Welch bit?
That's Jay's bit. Yeah.
Yeah, nobody knows who that is.
Oh, okay.
No regrets
what's
on the lower back.
Yeah, he's got a tattoo.
It doesn't matter.
Or- okay.
Does he have the tattoo?
No, but do you ever think about that about 9/11? Like, if you could go back to September 10th, 2001, how would you stop 9/11?
If you knew what was
Because
going to happen,
They
nothing.
already knew it was going to happen, so
Right.
nothing would have changed.
Nothing
Well,
would've
I've got
changed.
the similar joke. This is one of my jokes from my ex. Like, we were saying people say they would go back in time and kill Hitler.
Yeah.
I think if I traveled back in time to kill Hitler, I would get killed by Hitler, is what would happen.
Yeah, most likely.
And because no one thinks about what it would take to actually
Yeah.
stop these huge historical things, it's like it's
right.
pretty,
Right.
it's
Yeah,
more
no one-
intense than you think it would
And
be.
they'd be
People
like,
don't really
"Who are
realize
you?"
that Hitler
You know?
was kind of a badass during World War
People
One.
know.
He was.
Yeah, I think people got it. He loved that poo-poo. Maybe if you came back as, what was it, Ava Braun? If you came back as Ava Braun.
Well, somebody has a joke about like going back in time. I think Simon Rich, it's in a book of his, going back and killing Hitler as a baby, and someone's like, "You just killed that baby." And they're
Oh
like,
yeah, no,
that's
he
baby."
would then take his place as that guy who only traveled back, the
Yeah.
only person who ever traveled back in time and just randomly
And
killed
just
the baby.
kill the baby.
Oh, I've heard that joke. Who's got that? Who's joke?
it doesn't matter. We are in the midst of a segment right now.
Well,
Yeah.
I just fuck that joke. I would kill a Hitler baby. Fuck that baby. I would stomp his fucking baby skull in.
That's not personal life. What are you doing, Louis, for personal life?
Oh,
It's just like over and just various mistakes with women. Over. Do you want a specific one?
Give us specific
pick
one.
an earlier one.
Yeah,
or
pick an earlier one.
Do one like most recent.
Pick one that
What's,
happened
like,
in the
most
bathroom of a
painful
strip
one?
club.
There's so many. Dude. It's so. How about this is an easy one. The 6-year long distance relationship with the Brazilian girl. Instead of getting the fiance visa to bring her over here, and then having her realizing that she was fucking another guy for the last year, I probably should have broke up with her after the first year.
Yeah, but you learn Portuguese.
I did learn Portuguese.
You know Portuguese,
And not to trust women.
that's nice.
Portuguese.
That's nice.
And you got the Archduke?
Yeah,
I did.
would never
Actually, the
trust
truth is that I could still go to Brazil and make the Archduke and make all the money I made off that without having like my personal life torn apart.
So it was better.
And all of us here are huge fans of the Archduke.
Everyone
Wait,
loves
what
the
happened? You were
Archduke.
with her for 6 years and she was fucking a dude for the last year?
Yeah. It was like long distance. I would go see her every few months.
In Brazil?
I lived there for a year. She was here for 6 months.
In Brazil?
And, yeah.
And
I lived in Brazil for a year. Yeah.
How
And then
big
she
were
was
this chick's tits?
Pretty big.
Big tits, and her ass, nice.
Fucking huge. Dude. She was
How much
banging.
did she was fucking fat, right?
No, she was not fat. She was hot.
Yeah. I mean, I meant PHAT.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Did you cheat on her?
Pretty.
No, I didn't. The whole
Pretty
time.
hot tip. You remember that term from 1998?
I sure do.
Well, that's good. And so, who was the guy that she was fucking?
It's the again Chris Rock bit. You know, he says it's the guy you suspect. It's like, you know, if you got a girlfriend and she's got a male friend that she's close with, that's the guy she's gonna be fucking or is
Right.
fucking currently. It was the dude she brought up. I'm like, why? All right, I'm trying because I've never been a jealous guy. I've never been an accusing guy, and I trust people implicitly, and then
Right.
it was that dude.
So you would go back in
Fuck that
time
guy
and
and kill
not
that
fuck
guy.
that chick
I would
ever.
go
Kill
back
that
in
guy.
time and break up with her after the year I spent in Brazil like a normal person instead of staying with her for 5 more fucking years and wasting my youth.
So how do you know she was only banging this dude for 1 year? She was probably fucking him for all 5.
She only met him later on, but it doesn't matter. It does not matter. Fuck a long distance relationship between hemispheres.
Yeah,
I should have broke up with her and fucked various women in my early 20s.
Yeah, absolutely.
Marcus,
I
can
like
you
it.
play Britney Spears Stronger in the background when you play?
I feel like it's good.
Without a doubt.
Okay, good.
Wait,
That's
but she
good.
was fucking someone the first year of your relationship?
No,
No, she was just fucking him.
year.
Just the last. I mean, she was probably
You would
fucking
have dumped her
everybody.
that first year.
I should have just broke up with her when I left Brazil.
Fucking good
Yeah,
year.
yeah.
It's done.
Yeah.
There's no-
Yeah,
I'm
you
going
can't-
back to
How do
America.
you think an
Date her
intercontinental relationship would work?
Dude, I was
You're
young.
young.
Yeah,
Okay,
you're young.
young. All right, all right.
I thought it was gonna work. I did the same thing. I fucking had a fling with this chick, and then
But
instead
it was
of
Florida and New York. He's fucking Brazil and
even Florida and New York is
Same
too
fucking
much.
thing.
Too much.
Nah, man, I was like 21 and there was a girl and she went to Korea and we were dating for like 2 years.
Right,
we were like
yeah.
real into each other and I was like, nah, bitch, you're on the other
Met
side
at
of the world.
finals for the StarCraft
That's right.
championships.
yeah.
Anyway, do you regret break? So you broke up with her when she left? You're going to Korea. We're breaking
Yeah,
up.
yeah, but we're cool.
And
like,
you were
we're
okay with that?
talking
You don't
and-
regret
You
that
gotta
decision?
break up, man.
Yeah, I
She's
know,
still
I know,
a
I
whole
know
bunch
that.
of land. There are whales between you. There are fucking sea animals.
Fucking echolocation
There's
and
a
shit,
sea
man. That's
animal between
happening.
you and your fucking girlfriend. You can't be together anymore.
I thought you were just saying there's like other fat chicks I could be fucking.
Well, yeah, I know you love. Yeah, sharks or sea squids.
All right. So Marcus, what are we doing? What's the moment? What
Me?
do you change?
Oh, wait,
yeah.
hold on. I got to share. I got to
Yeah,
share.
go ahead, Jay.
do it.
I've fantasized for years. The second I get a hold of a time machine, I'm going to find Jim Henson and tell him to stop his bullshit religion and still be alive.
What happened with Jim Henson? What was his
don't
religion?
understand.
He was a Jehovah's Witness, and that's why he died of pneumonia, because he didn't see a fucking doctor.
Oh,
Punched him in
interesting.
his face and been like, your Jesus is a lie. Come with me.
How do you
And-
deprogram a person though? It's so hard.
Punching and yelling.
Is that how it works?
That's how
You gotta
it
hit him
works.
in the head with a fucking dead Pomeranian.
Your priority is puppetry. That's what you would change in history.
Yo,
is
whoa,
more
whoa.
puppets.
Muppetry.
Whatever.
There's a difference.
There is a difference. That's true.
Muppetry.
Very, very
All right,
true.
Ben, what are we doing, Ben?
I also
Oh my
didn't
God.
go, but mine isn't that
Feel free. Go,
great
go, go.
either.
Go, Jackie.
The first 3 men that I slept with were all gay, so I feel like that they really
Before or
marred-
after?
All right. We need a gong. We need a fucking gong for this show. That's bullshit. I
So
don't know.
I feel like that must have made me weird, right? I'm weird now forever.
No. Why?
No, you're not weird.
That's not
Yeah,
weird.
yeah, no, I think it makes me weird. So
Why?
I
Because you
would take
fucked a
that
bunch
back.
of gay dudes? They
Yeah.
were nice. They treated you well. I feel
Yeah,
like
of course.
if I have a daughter, I want every one of her first boyfriends to be gay. Gay men are much more polite to gals than fucking straight men because straight men want to do disgusting things with gals' butts and things of that nature.
Yeah,
I mean, I
of
think
course,
you did a
and
good
you
thing.
can't finish it. I feel like now, though, that I am the pants of every relationship because I'll never date another gay man ever again.
So do you feel like you only fuck gay men because you were such a strong woman that they thought you were a man? They're like, I can pretend she's a man.
Well, yeah, also because I had complete dominance over them.
Right. I will say my brother Chris, he loves the dick. He loves semen all over his throat. And he fucked this chick Amy throughout his entire high school experience. He would just constantly fuck her. So gay men can fuck chicks and still
It's really
ejaculate.
hard to make them come though. It's very
because you're not the thing they want.
That's
It's like
the
when you
thing,
fuck
is that you're not
it's
the
like when you
man.
fuck a
You're not
tub
the
of
man.
tuna.
Yeah.
And you're like, this is really taking a while because I
when
like
I
people.
would fuck women and like it's
Right.
like, well, they're not a dick. You don't have a dick.
It's
That's
like
the
if
problem.
if that chick went home with you, Kevin, she would have such a hard time coming because you don't like those fucking razor bumps.
Best conversation about time travel I've ever been a part of.
It really is. All right, I don't even. I've made so many mistakes in my life. I
Right.
literally cannot pinpoint one.
Pick the worst one.
I will not pick the worst one because that cannot be said publicly. Because I fucked a pig. I honestly, I fucked a pig and I fucked a horse. I literally got the idea of who I wanted to fuck from this Chinese restaurant. They had a placemat, and I was looking at the zodiac, and I was like, oh my god, look at that pig, look at that horse. And so,
Best joke, Kissel. Best joke.
I always do well.
No.
So that's pretty
Louis
much
beat
it.
you 100%.
No, I feel bad because there was one time in high school I got very drunk and I was driving around and then I showed up at a party and it was a big what to do and they were like, you're not invited, and I was like, I'm fucking here, and so I would take that back because I felt bad about it. Anyway, that doesn't matter.
That doesn't matter. All right.
Moving on.
All right, Marcus.
Most of mine have to do with drugs. I would say I probably wouldn't have spent that year doing coke.
Why not?
Because it's always a terrible idea.
Yeah. And also I wouldn't have
I don't know about that.
wouldn't have gone off my medication last year as well.
What happened when you went off your medication?
I was just fucking miserable for like a year.
But you did find out you were the Messiah.
Yeah, it was pretty great. Yeah. No.
That's one nice thing about going off your medication. You're in pain, but you realize you're God.
Yeah. No, that didn't happen. No. I just slept a
Oh,
lot.
you cried.
Yeah, I cried a
I
lot.
was
Yeah.
crying.
All right.
No, you guys were here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You guys remember 2011?
Yeah. When were you crying? I always just thought you were weeping with happiness. That's so sad. Well, I'll tell you one thing, Holden. This segment has probably gone the worst segment of all
because
time.
no one wins. Everyone is just.
Well, I was about to
sad.
say,
I know.
Marcus, it's usually a contest, so you have to pick a winner and a second place.
Who wins?
I don't.
I think I had a good one because I made that funny joke with the pig and the horse and then the Chinese
You
restaurant.
son of a bitch.
Yeah, I mean,
I'll
Mommy
take the
wins.
win.
it was pretty.
Mommy womb.
Yeah.
Mommy Boom wins.
Well, it's kind of.
Well, Louis. Actually, Louis Katz only
That's a
had.
good one.
Louis and Mike actually had
Damn,
two.
genuine, beautiful,
Yeah,
sad,
it's
upsetting.
Louis
one.
had
My
a.
pain is so recent,
I had a
real,
pretty good
visible.
one as well. Mine
I still don't understand why you
ruptures
think
me.
that messed you up that you fuck gay dudes. So why? Why is
Just
it?
look at me.
Yeah.
I don't know,
Yeah,
Jackie. What's
it's
wrong
a
with
problem.
you?
Yeah, what's
I can't because they fucked because I didn't know they were gay at the time.
Yeah, but that's not a. That's
And
not
then
a.
afterwards, you
Fuck it,
never
Jake
met a
wins.
woman.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
All right, Jackie
I
wins.
get points.
I get
All right,
points. I
Jackie
win.
Zabrowski,
Thank
Holden
you.
McNeely, Kevin
Happy
Barnett.
to be
Thank
back.
you for being here so much, Louis Katz.
Thank you so much. Welcome back, Jackie.
Yeah, fuck that.
Louis,
Thank you for being here, Jake.
yeah,
Mike
you're
Racine.
good.
Mike, how you feeling, buddy?
Perfect.
Good.
I gotta leak. We gotta go.
Nerd of Mouth
all right.
podcast. Nerd of Mouth. Listen.
Boring.
Yeah, listen to Nerd of Mouth. Everybody loves it. That's nice. That was a nice thing.
It was a very nice thing. You're the best person.
Thank you. Yeah, everybody loves to listen to it.